Welcome to the fucking Grown Vibez.
No, welcome to the fucking Grown Vibez.
Welcome to the motherfucking Grown fucking Vibez.
We talking grown vibes. We talking grown vibes.
But what really excited me to have you here, DJ, is that Key shared with me before we even got into discussion that you put yourself on child support. I never heard no one say that. I've never heard a woman say that. I never heard a man say that. So my first question to you is, what made you or what led you to put yourself on child support? How do we get there?
Looking ahead, and like my baby mother was 14.
Okay.
I was her first. She was promiscuous. We was in Brooklyn.
Okay.
A lot of dudes on her. I was just turning 16.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to like have my daughter grow up there, and I knew this wasn't gonna work, so I just left her there with her mom.
Okay.
We were all kids. Left her there with her mom and put myself on child support. I was working at 16, so I put myself on child support just for the simple fact. I always heard people say it. Like
Really?
child support.
Okay,
Like,
say
you
child
heard
support.
like you
Okay.
will never
Child
hear
support.
nobody say they even pay child support, that he takes care of his kid. He'll be like, he'll pay child support. Like, what the fuck is that? Like even if you pay child support, that's all you get. Is like, that nigga pay child support. Like, what
Right,
the
that's
fuck
it.
out of here, bro.
Right.
Like,
It's more to that.
so,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You'll never hear me talk about what I paid. I did that shit with minimum wage jobs, by the way.
So she didn't
And,
ask you to. She didn't ask you.
no.
She
No.
didn't pressure you.
No, I just
Okay.
never wanted to talk to her ever again. in
Okay.
life.
Oh,
So
wow.
I wanted to just like, this is the money, I get my kid, and just keep moving. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Didn't work like that.
Which is interesting
That
because
broke
you,
her.
yeah.
And
So wait, y'all never had a co-parenting relationship
she
then?
was 14, I was 16.
Okay, no.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Wow.
No, man.
And
Okay.
even then, at that age, your mindset was to put yourself on child support.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that's-
you know what's crazy about that, though? I always say, like, I had that baby recklessly at 16. Like, it wasn't because I was young. Like, we grew up fast down there. It was literally because I thought, like, I don't know. It's like I didn't think I was going to live too long. Like, I was stuck in a depression to where it was like, fuck it. Like, it was like, I ain't fucking with dope and no crazy shit. So, sex was my escape young. And, like, I was smart. Like, first of all, I only have 2. I'm almost 40, and them shits are grown. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was out there.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I'm
right.
letting you know.
Right.
I always, like, that's like suicide to me. Like people, like, I had a friend that asked me, I might get off topic again, but she asked me, like, if you ever been suicidal, and I was like, yeah, you can say yes. I've never offered to take my life, but, like, I've done some shit that just knew wasn't gonna have a good outcome. And one of them is having a baby at 14. You know what I'm saying? So, but, like, once it happened, I had a different feeling, and I don't know, I put myself on child support. I don't know. I knew she was gonna need help. I knew she was gonna need like everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew I lived with them. I looked around. Like it was like
yeah.
just her mom working, so I wasn't gonna let her mom take care of my kids. So like I just did the child support thing.
So when you put yourself on child support, you didn't think that just giving her the money, whenever she needed, was gonna be beneficial?
Not when you out dating.
Not when you
when
what?
I left my baby mother, I never came back from the night. I didn't get none of my stuff. Next
You
time
said, I'm sorry, you said not when you what?
I never came home.
Oh, okay.
So when I got my check, I went out and I never came back home.
Okay.
I did all that shit from my soon-to-be wife's house. So
Okay.
next time she spoke to me, which was 3 months later, I was married.
Okay.
That type of shit. And like, it is what it is. Like, actually, that's wrong because there's some time to went through. I ain't
Yeah,
married
you
till I
did
was
it.
21.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
But like, that's how long that shit stretched.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
My daughter was 2 when I left.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And the house, I left the house. The house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the only one. She never worked a day in her life. I'm not getting on her. That's what it is. We're babies. We're charging that to the game. But then, damn, what happened the rest of your life? So I can't say nothing about, I feel bad about the child support shit. But what I will feel bad about is women now. Now that I made it through it, and not made it through it, but like, I don't know nobody that ever got out child support. Like saying, I'm like, I'm still young. So like, that tells you how fucked up I was back then.
Yeah.
But I was always functional when it came to that because it was something in me. that made me always like want to feel responsible for that person. Okay. And it was a girl, so it was weird, so I couldn't do it so much. Okay. Because it was like as they grew up fast and like their mother is turning on them, then I had to, this is why I'm in psychology. If you're good, this is my take on it. And it's, if women know you're a good fucking father, you can be broke as fuck, it don't matter. If you're just an A1 fucking father, doesn't matter. They will not let you see your fucking kids. Yeah. That's the only thing. You can take his money. He don't give a fuck. Yeah. But if that's the only... And that's when you seeing niggas shoot niggas now. And their families when I mean niggas. Because it's weird to me. Because I don't like seeing niggas do this shit. I always hear it. News, white people. White people kill his family. No, you seeing a lot more younger black men killing them shits. Yeah. Their whole entire families ain't going to get X2, bitch, because that's where it started. Right. Like, they making everybody go, and that scares me because I've seen it my whole life. Right. Yeah. So, like yeah, bro, like that, I don't know. I've been jerked. You know what I'm saying? And then the more she got older and she come, and, like, I wouldn't try to interfere. I don't like being a halfway dad, though, so I didn't know how to do that shit. Right. Money wasn't an issue. It was time. And I know her mother couldn't even give her what a woman needed. If that makes any sense. So I naturally brought her around my sorority sisters. Yeah. And put some good women in her life. I wanted her to see boss chicks. And I won't even like when you say the B word. Y'all not boss bitches, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You boss ladies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that get played out. Y'all bosses, like, and like it excites me to see a woman be a boss because they're still nurturing. Somebody said something about nurturing earlier. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with a grown ass man needing nurturing. No, I'm saying absolutely. Like the smack them in the head when they doing fucking the weird shit, but like also like make the shit they do good. Linger a little bit more than that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that'll make them be a better father and hold them accountable. But also, you can just be dealt a bad hand. You know, mothers, I met you, and I was like, I can imagine not having my mama. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that pain, like, what the okay, what? And like, where, what? Like, I think that's your first words out naturally. Yeah. Even if it's only a dude there, I think my mind's gonna come. Yeah. So, like, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no daddies, though. Like, like, none of my niggas did. We was each other's daddies. Yeah. We knew that early, so it wasn't weird. But it's just responsibility. I don't like the word child support. I failed because I don't have a relationship with my daughter. Okay. Doors open, all that window open, and it ain't for her to walk through. I just not chasing her. I went to jail multiple times. That shit don't work in Baltimore City. I just, you gotta get lawyers and court. She grown now though. She's grown ass woman, people. Let's just let you know she's 22 now, I believe. Yeah. So like this shit's been going on since like she's 15.
But yeah, and you said that earlier, and you said that, and I, on my view on child support, is you said that some women, they do this if the relationship didn't work out between the dad. The first thing that they're gonna do is hold the kid back and not allow the child to see the father. I really want y'all to, if you guys are experiencing that, please
go to court.
She cannot do that.
Don't fight her. Don't talk to her papa. Don't talk to the pastor. Go to court.
You cannot do that.
Because time buys, just no excuses. Yeah. And the kids don't understand.
And you can't say, "Oh, I don't fuck with the police. I don't do this and that." It's about your kids. It's about your kids.
And I lost one.
So that's my view on child support. It's unfortunate, but you gotta.
It's there. It's a resource.
Look, you gotta pay attention. This shit happens. Yeah. Oh, the minute y'all don't work out, the minute this. Yeah. Oh, well, no. This. They'll make shit fucking hard for you.
Yeah. And I know I shouldn't say this.
You got 18 years.
I shouldn't say this for the female cast.
Yeah.
But like I'm involved for like all handle your responsibilities. Yeah. But I don't feel sorry for like kids having kids in their own parents' house, and now like the little dude gotta get kicked out and pay child support. Anything weird like that happens. Like if that lady is not old enough to go out and work, you shouldn't get child support. Like that shit should be like you should have to pay child support. Like you need a job or a GD. Like, you just can't have babies and sit there and, like, not learn from a mistake. Because the parents be like, you ain't coming to my house with the baby. And my mama got 5 of them sitting in the house with a grown-ass daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, like, I hear you, ma. Yeah. But this is proof. You're not living what you should.
Child support should only be a necessity if the father or the mother is not doing their part on the responsibility. That's it, and that's all.
But the responsibility is the mental, though.
Do not. It is. It's a part of the
mental. It's not that money.
It's no. Responsibility as far as your mental, emotional, spiritual, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if a parent is not doing their part, that's what it is there for. It is not there, like you said, Key. If it does not work out, we have to stop using these as excuses. Oh, well, it didn't work out with me, and it don't matter if it didn't work out with y'all. It don't matter. That does not matter. What matter is the well-being of the child.
Exactly.
If the well-being of the child is not fulfilled, that child is going to suffer from a young age.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying? That's where it starts. I said it in the other episode. Yeah. It starts from home. The trauma starts from home. The only way your child know trauma because it started from there.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's true.
So let's stop, men and women. Yeah. Let's stop putting these significant others or old co-parents, whatever, co-parents on child support because it didn't work out. Yeah. Let's stop putting them on child support because you're angry at him. You're going through a whole process with your child. Your child is watching you go through this whole process. Yeah. So now when when he or she has their children, they could do the same goddamn thing about putting their situation on child support because it didn't work out. It starts within the home.
Or this.
That's it.
Can I also, on that note too, to piggyback off of that and my views on child support, it also could be of how they, to your point of how it starts at home and what they seen. Not everybody need to be having kids now,
right?
And some of y'all, I'm just saying, it'd be too. It's too many. And what do you do? And what's the job? And what's the occupation? Right. There is none. Right. The occupation and the expectation
people
is
want to have kids for the look.
The look. Fuck and the money. Look.
Exactly. For the look.
And the check.
Exactly. And the check. Exactly. For the look and for the check. And the check that's not even guaranteed.
Right. And they go into situations already saying, well, I'm going to just put this nigga on child support.
Right. Like, exactly.
You already setting your child up. That mentality, that mindset.
Yep.
It's
you know why child support don't work? I grew up, all my guys that I grew up with is dead, right? And that is what it is. What child support they getting? Mm-hmm. All of them got hella kids, cuz. Mm-hmm. So miss me with that money shit. Like, like that's why it never fazed me. It's no excuses, nigga. Produce. I have blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? Like for that kid, it doesn't matter, bro. Like I don't care about the money, but I want to see my kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like my ex-wife, she lost her mom. Then we got divorced, right? And the whole time, like, why did she sign the papers? You know what I mean? But the whole time, her mom left all these houses and shit, bag in the bank. So, you know, half and half and all that. But I'm from the hood. I don't know that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now she prolonging on this shit. I wasn't even thinking dirty. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, it dawned on me. It was like, oh, I know what she's doing. And now it was like, and I wrote our contract out and I said I just need half custody to block me from this whole child support thing. Because, like, my baby mother actually was telling my daughter her whole life that child support was Christmas.
Wow.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again? You're
child,
what?
Like, you didn't get this child support guy. That's what my daughter told me at like 12.
Oh, wow. wait. Yeah. Oh, wow. So
like, that whole child support shit is whack. Like,
it is.
Like, just the word. It's just like making them feel like somebody made you do that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a choice, homie.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Oh, she said this, boom. Like, hold on. You live with your mom. What'd you produce?
Exactly.
Wow. But then to tell a child
that shit blows me, bro. Like, that's why I bowed out. You know what I mean? And I put myself on it. I determine where it's going to go.
So, okay. So, walk me through that process. When you put yourself on child support, what did that look like?
Apparently it was crazy because like everybody right here seemed shocked, but like I should have thought that shit through a little bit. Like for real though, I feel weird about it.
I mean, I just never heard anyone putting themselves on child support for anything.
I think I was pumped to have a job.
Okay.
At 16, when I left Baltimore, I got threw out and had to come down to Glen Burnie for a little bit, and I got my shit together, got a license, got a little job at KFC. Mm-hmm. I got a KFC, and that's how doing things and that bitch.
Okay.
And like I was like, fuck that shit. Like I'm getting hella checks. Like I'm gonna put myself on child support. Like, cause like I didn't want to think about her buying weed or just not buying it. Or I didn't do all that. It's like when I give somebody money on the streets, I don't give a fuck. You get hit, or drunk, or whatever. Like here you go, bro. Mm-hmm. Go about your business. You know what I'm saying? I'm the blessing. You're not using me. Like I would do drugs too if I had to sit there all day. Like fuck out of here, bro. Help me out. So like with the kids though, like you always gotta like stay focused on like that none of that materialistic shit. Like we fucked my kid up from arguing. Like my son had a whole fucking twitch. And I say we. You know what I'm saying? So like, and any sight of a woman I can't talk to in a bad moment. A lot of guys like, oh girls, y'all like, oh my God, is it? Wait till y'all get that to where y'all ain't listening to each other arguing. It's a little different. That's when you start loving somebody.
Yeah.
That's what I like. If you like, damn, I feel good after I just got into him with him like that. You know what I mean? Like that shit, man, he heard me. I ain't got nothing else to say. Like, that shit different. We gonna try it again. Maybe he faking me. Like, I had to learn how to accept love. Like you said, I didn't know how to accept roses and none of that shit. I give you a compliment right back. Cause like, I don't like nobody to like, even like, talk about me being a good dad. Like, it's expected. That's all I have to offer. I believe you got one thing you could be great at in life, but everything else is good.
Right.
I chose dad, and I'm not failing that shit.
Right,
I'm
absolutely.
I challenge anybody.
Was it an easy process?
Yeah,
when
I
you did
nothing.
it? Okay.
I had him on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby Jesus. Like, it was weird as shit. Like,
No, I'm talking about when you put yourself on child support. Was that?
hell yeah,
that was
a man.
No, what I'm saying is it an easy process for you to do? Like,
you go to courthouse and she accepted what I wanted to give her, which was $300 every 2 weeks.
Okay.
And,
so she had to accept that.
Oh well, they gave it to her. Like she didn't. I took myself.
Did she have a choice?
They should have got less.
Okay.
I was at KFC.
Okay,
So, I was
gotcha.
giving her cause I worked a lot of overtime and stuff. So like,
Okay, gotcha.
And I know what Pampers cost. I felt weird about my like having baby showers and people gave my baby shit. Like, like I was a different man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, I didn't want to be looked at as stupid.
Got
I
it.
live with that. I was different.
And of course, she was fine with you putting yourself on child support. She ain't had nothing to say about that. She didn't renege or nothing. She just like do what you got to do.
Yeah, she just kept the kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just like.
Did you still see your kid after?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, I ain't going 18 years. Like I said, I went to jail and some more shit for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I thought from a nigga street shit, some street mentality shit.
Yeah.
And I love the nigga in me, so don't get it twisted. I'm a king, and I always preach kings. I went there, but like, that mentality kept me a good father. Like, I'm not fighting for nobody that's not. I don't have a homie that don't take care of their kids.
Okay, that's good.
That's how I'm moving out here, bro. Like,
that is
that's
important.
all good
That's
energy over
very
here.
important.
Like, so like if you got like, oh mama, even if you out there and it's like, yo, you know this nigga don't take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's like whoop whoop whoop. And now you like, yo, go down here and run this move. Fuck no, I'm not going nowhere with your silly ass, nigga. You don't even get your own kids right. Like, how the fuck are you gonna have my back? You gotta be stupid as shit, bro. And I'm winning. It's not because I'm smart and move differently. I own myself that. Pissing me off, bro.
No, but to Drea's point of how like the whole process of how you went down
easy.
there.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's a teaching thing. For
No,
the
what
okay.
is?
No, I forgot. Okay.
No, what I was saying is,
okay.
no, what I was asking was, how was it?
I'm sorry.
How did they determine it? How does that get
what you
determined?
What you make? I mean,
how does it?
Whatever you make, they taking a percentage of it.
Oh, okay.
But also now there's some new stuff.
Right.
So that was back then.
Since I was a great father,
Right.
Yeah.
she just accepted cash and she ain't taking out my checks no more. So she trusted me after that to just always have it. Then she went and had 4 more kids with some other dudes, and then she started getting all this assistance, and then all of a sudden, $570 was coming out of every one of my checks.
Oh.
And like they were my babies.
Right, and they weren't your babies, right.
That's where I have a problem with child support, because I didn't care who ate my cheese. Like, wherever was that sent there, well, why do I have to pay? So, like, basically...
For the other kids, right?
Yeah, is that what happened?
Yeah, she has 5 kids. I have 1.
Right.
She's grown. Right.
Right.
Yes, bro. Like, she took me off when she was 16. When she was getting her hair done and shit. She went on child support right there.
Oh.
Yes,
So wait. Let's back up. You were paying for 5 kids?
No.
Okay.
No. She went on to have 5 more kids.
Okay.
But when she started getting assistance from the government,
right,
they don't give you a choice. They looking up Social Securities and they're taking niggas' checks. Yeah.
So wait, okay. How long did you see that it was happening for? Like until you caught up into it and then had to say something.
The first check.
Oh, okay. So you caught yourself. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
so it wasn't a reoccurring thing.
And they was like, but they kept doing it.
Oh, they tried to.
Oh no, they don't try. They took my shit the
right, the
entire
first check,
she
but
was
not
18. No, every check.
No. But I was asking for did they take the money? Did they take money out of your check for the other kids as well continuously?
No. When she
Okay.
was 18, that shit was there. Like, I'm not.
But they didn't take any money out for your
For the
baby
other
mother's
kids.
other
Well,
children.
well,
or
look,
no?
when she gets assistance, my kid lives there, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. They're not checking who's with who. Like my kid lives in that house.
So they upped your child support
They
based
weren't even
off of
upping
her?
it. They just took it.
Right.
they
We
just
was
took it.
paying out
But then you
court
caught
at this
it.
point.
But then
But
you
they
caught
took
it.
that shit right from my
But you
check.
caught
and
it
they
after
raised
the
it.
first one. You caught it after the first one, and then they just took out
I
the
stopped giving
normal
her
money.
cash.
Oh, okay,
No, they
okay.
still kept taking the 570.
Oh, okay. So you just cut that off
Because
completely.
To the assistance.
Right.
Which I agree with. Like, shorty gotta get assistance. Food, stamps,
Right.
vouchers, fuck that. Like, take
They're
the money.
assuming that those were all your kids. Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I get
I'm
that.
like, I got one out of the 5. That ain't
Right.
But it wasn't
But
my
you
choice
caught
either.
it, right? But you caught it, and then you started giving her cash.
No, I stopped giving her cash.
Oh, you stopped giving her
Because they was
cash.
taking my shit anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a choice.
Okay.
It wasn't up to her. She got assistance, which I agree with. That shit's kind of cool. You see where it's at. But what I don't agree with is how she can never have a job in her freaking life, have 5 kids, and get any of my money.
And see,
You
that
have to
was
have,
the point.
that's a problem for
That's-
me, bro.
that's
Like,
what I
you
was
never.
saying.
So that's who raised my daughter.
Right.
Like, you damn right, I'm a spam.
You're right, though. Right.
Yeah,
You
but
still
see,
popping out babies, and yet you still
can't raise
expect
my
this.
daughter.
And you expect this, and you don't have a desire to work.
Right.
Is what it
Homecoming.
sounds like.
Nikita hooked up. Photographer, she does her pictures, all that. We talk college to this woman. Then we got her hair did and all that, right?
Yeah.
Never seen her again.
Yeah.
Last time I seen her.
That was
She's
unfortunate.
posted on there like another nigga.
But you
paid
know
for
what? That also has to do with the mindset of how, like
Yeah.
we've been saying,
The
of how
mother
they were
took
raised.
over.
Right.
And so then,
I'm
and
not going to compete
sometimes
with that.
the mother. Listen, we're unbiased here. We've said that we have unbiased, uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah,
about
but
real
that's-
shit.
I suffered
Welcome to the
depression
motherfucking
from
Grown
that.
Vibez.
And that's
Okay.
what I really
Okay.
suffered from is that.
Yeah. So, but
Like,
with that, and
I
what
got
I'm
raped.
saying is, like, we can recognize, like, that shit is wrong,
It's
y'all.
painful.
It's
painful.
wrong. And so, okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I have not put my child's father on child support. I now see that she's older. I'm like, God, shit, I wish I had a little something. A little something. But you know what? I knew I went in with that situation, knowing that this is what it was going to be. This is just it. So my question is, do you guys know what the consequences are for not paying child support? So I've heard, like, I've seen a couple of, shows and shit like that. Like, I've heard terms like being in the rears by a few $1,000s. Yeah. Or
So for people that don't know, what is being in arrears is? Do you know what that is?
Oh, yeah. You
Okay.
missed the payment.
Okay.
missing a payment of
yeah.
child
So
support.
you have
Okay.
back pay.
I got laid off. Remember this? I
I
got
did.
laid off. I did my unemployment for 3 months. Got a new job. It overlapped a month. They suspended my license.
Yep,
like I
they
missed
do
my
that.
entire life.
I
bro.
researched
I
that,
never
and I was
missed
gonna
my
say
entire.
that.
But hold on, I don't understand it though because my dad got like 99 kids and his whole license in his car.
No, pause. That's actually facts, y'all.
Yeah, that's not a Google.
No,
Google that
I'm
shit.
being for
You know
real.
how many Derek's there is, homie?
Yeah, no, he really do.
I
have
met
a lot.
7 of my brothers and sisters last year. I took a picture of this in my kitchen. Like,
Yeah.
literally. And they're
Literally
grown ass
has
people.
all
that
his
I never
kids.
met in my life.
Yeah.
So like, and they live right here. So like the funny part about that is like you saying like, why my shit? Like, I was depressed for life. Like it wasn't girls, it wasn't that much. But I was getting divorced. I couldn't love nobody when I knew my daughter was somewhere in the city and she's beautiful. So like,
Yeah.
if I was growing up to put myself on child support, imagine like letting everybody breathe and not be able to see it. Like that was that's why I say like little wins for me because I know
Yeah.
who I'm not right.
Yeah.
like when it comes to my baby girl.
So the penalties are
they'll take your license, you'll go to
yeah.
jail.
Okay. For being back
that's-
paying so much money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you'll get fired from all that shit.
Yeah.
You get fired from your job for
Yeah,
not
yeah.
paying child
'Cause if you
support.
don't have a license, half of the niggas that come
Can't show up from work.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's true.
Even if you're in jail, the dollar that you make a day, they'll take that shit. My mom used to get $5 checks when my dad was in jail.
Wow.
For being my sister, $5 checks a week.
And that's also crazy of how child support is determined, especially if you have multiple kids.
And that's why
by
he's winning.
multiple. You said that's why he's winning.
Yeah, like he won that whole game of having 100,000 kids and still having his life right. Like he would give him $1. Like there's nothing they can take from him. You don't got that many kids. You got that many kids, nigga. Like who gets the check? It's just a fucked up cycle.
Yeah.
It is, and it is a fucked up cycle.
But then take care of responsibilities.
For
Don't
sure.
call child support. Santa Claus is not white or on child support. It was me. I want all that shit. All the
that's
glory,
a good point too.
all the glory, like
Christmas.
But to hear a
Yeah.
grown woman, like she was 12 and me grown, she you know how the man was. So like
Yeah.
for her to be that big and still be like, yo, child support about that shit. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, that
why-
dug my heart out. So.
Well, of course, because she's also a child, and she
Yeah.
doesn't have to, and she shouldn't have to see or know
Mm-hmm.
really where any of it came from or what
Yeah.
that means.
But
that shouldn't matter. I mean, if it comes from you, right? But
I can't blame
to
my
put
mother,
a what's it called to. I guess really put it out there and in a negative way,
Yeah.
basically, because there ain't no way around it when you say it
It was
like
horrible.
that. It's like negative.
But don't
It's
do that to
negative.
men, like, because
Yeah.
I noticed
Men and women.
a lot of women, when they're happy, they'll give their men the little flowers after they move apart. You know what I'm saying? Like my ex-wife, demon.
Oh,
It's like,
Well.
that's a joke. You know what I'm saying? She's getting people.
Lord
It is
have
what it
mercy.
is. This shit open too, right?
yeah.
She going it.
Okay.
Me may have to take that one out too. Okay. I learned a lot from that shit. Take that shit. I learned a lot from her. She broke my heart in a million ways because, like, once I was submissive to somebody that wasn't, like, giving me that shit back, that's when I knew about love. You know what I'm saying? That's when I knew I didn't love myself and all that. And I just stuck to kids. So, like, kids, like your daughter and your kiddies and everybody else, like, they innocent. If you look out for somebody innocent, man, the world will be a better place. Leave the negative shit alone.
Yeah.
Child support, smile support. Like just smile. Like, kids,
Yeah.
they don't get involved with that shit. It's
Yeah.
not technical. Women will be like, who
They
make kids
shouldn't
don't
get
have
involved
a
with
They
this.
shouldn't.
They
They
shouldn't, but
shouldn't.
they do, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, that just means
They
you picked the
do.
wrong person. And
Yeah.
that's all I can say.
That is also a
I
fact.
wanted to tell you
Part-
up front, if you didn't have to deal with all that, you picked the right person now.
Yeah,
to have
that's
your baby
true.
with.
Yeah.
Like, how
Yeah.
for me,
I mean, I could say that happens
that's a great
85% of the time, maybe 80, because, you know,
That's a great thing.
a person could look like they have it all together,
Yeah.
but then once you get in a relationship, all hell is loose. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
but
Like,
y'all
you
had that
right.
common
had a
ground.
whole different
Y'all heart
person
was
when
the
y'all got
same.
in a relationship. So a good 80%, yeah, it could look that way. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that once you do your research and finding that person, you know, just keep following through in that relationship and, you know,
It was
go
what?
from there.
Did you say research? Can you say that one more time? That
do-
might be the word now.
Do your
Yeah,
research on
Because
the person.
and I like to call it surveillance.
Surveillance.
I'm on you. like so many people like, oh yeah, I don't care how you say I look. Like
Yes.
for one, that shit makes me uncomfortable. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm waiting for somebody to be like, damn, that nigga be talking that talk.
Okay.
Like I like the way that nigga move. Like I told my son, that's when you find somebody be like, if they looking at your brain. You know what I'm saying? That's who you give a baby. Like bro, like oh my god, he's smart. Because he like she don't want no dummy either.
Yeah.
So like that's so you made out with that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't joking. Like that's a fucking win. Like
Well,
we're winning too.
we are.
Made it stronger.
Yes. Period.
We got each other.
We do.
Holla.
We listen. That's why I appreciate you being on this episode.
You know I got you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all vibe.
bestie. But nah, for real. Like, regardless of anything, I know you're not the only one who is probably going through this right now as well too, or not right now. You're not going through it right now. Let me take that back because you've been
no,
through
I
it.
can feel
He
you.
went through it, right?
He
I
went
love
through
it.
it,
And
but there
overcame
could
it,
be
right.
people right now that's currently going through something that you went through.
This
Yeah.
is my advice.
And so, how about you leave
And I'll leave it alone.
your advice?
In and out. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
My advice. I see a lot of young dudes that are good dads.
Yeah.
And then they fall out because whatever. And then you immediately stop doing for the kid.
Come back, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you immediately, see I get down in my shit. I zone in. Like when you immediately stop doing for the kid, that's why I know you shouldn't have kids.
Yeah.
That's when you can see their maturity right there, and I just don't talk to them. You know what I mean? Like, I got a lot of guys, grown-ass men, talking about, no, if I leave, I got to pay child support. I'm like, so if you stay, you ain't paying shit?
Right.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Right.
Like that bugs my stomach. So don't want to wake up and get my kids breakfast when you with me. and then you leave, and now you want to have another baby and get that kid breakfast. But
What
fuck about
happened
these
to
kids
the
over here,
real
like
ones you have?
that'll fuck any kid up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a product of it. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I'm a product of fucked up is to see my mom being through fucked up dudes repeatedly. And put me through that. Fuck child support. I needed a motherfucking case manager. Like, just because she accepted some bullshit and put us through it. And that's why we suffer from PTSD. Hi, Mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? But know your issues.
Yeah.
So you don't pass one to your kid.
Yeah, for sure.
No,
I love that.
For real, like,
No,
you got
I
to know
love
that
that.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
Know your issues
I run around,
so you
I'm
don't pass them on to
ADHD,
your kid.
ADHD.
I love that.
Say it again, Drea.
No. Know your issue so you don't pass it on to your kid. I love that.
Because
so
your issue is your shit.
Yeah.
So, like, who can control you better than you? Like,
Yeah.
So
Who
it's
can
not an
control
issue.
you better than you?
It's not an issue. It's not your
Come
issue.
on, you dropping gems now.
It's my
Okay.
issue, bro.
Okay.
So learn it. Like, brace it.
So what's your advice that you would say, Drea?
Oh my.
What advice or how you wanna? I mean, listen, we done got into it. We done got into child support. Our
Right.
views on it. You know, do
I mean,
the right
we could,
thing.
yeah, we
Don't
could just
be
end
spiteful,
it
like-
off here with our takeaway. Like, you know,
Yeah.
we always do our Dre and Key takeaways every episode. Again, I said it earlier in the episode, but my takeaway is the most important part. I was just having this conversation the other day with a friend of mine. The most important thing out of a situation, out of a relationship, and if y'all have a kid, is the kid.
Yes.
Let it be about the kid. All that other shit, I don't like you, you don't like me, you still in your feelings, fuck all that. It's about the kid now. If we decided to separate for whatever reason, let's keep this same normal pattern that we've been doing when we were in a relationship outside of the relationship. Nothing should change after that. Nothing. Now, if a parent is not being responsible and y'all try to communicate with one another, then yes, child support is a resource.
Yeah.
Child support is not a resource just because you're not fucking with your ex anymore.
Period.
Child support is not a resource if you guys decide to go your separate ways. Child support is a resource for extra income for you to provide, to give the life that you want for your child.
Yeah.
That's it, and that's all. It shouldn't be looked as an extra income to put more money in your pockets to go shopping, do seafood boils, do whatever you want. It should benefit the child's education, clothes, activities, whatever it is. Just make sure that it's beneficial for the child, but make sure y'all have that conversation with your co-parent first before you even cross that road, because things are gonna get ugly.
Right.
Things are gonna get ugly when you guys take it to court. And come on, why are we giving people a reason to talk more about us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And looking at us crazy like this when we
like
can
that.
handle it ourselves.
Yeah.
Stop letting these people determine on how to handle our kids.
That's it.
Stop giving these people telling us, having them tell us on how we should handle our kids. We were grown. We laid in that bed together. We had the damn child. Okay, let's keep that same energy. And that's it. That's my takeaway.
Okay, well, I'll just jump really
right,
quickly.
babes.
I'll jump really quickly because you're absolutely right.
Yeah, hands down.
You shouldn't want, and child support, should not be a resource of, now we're not together, I'm going to be spiteful, okay? You don't want the government in determining how to raise your kids, because that's what's happening when you go and you take that route.
Yes.
Okay? So think about it, like, okay, hello, y'all was grown, y'all did what y'all did, but at the end of the day, it's about the kids.
Put your pride aside.
Put your pride to the side. And then stop using as the kids as a pawn. If you do this, then I'll let you see. He cannot let you see the kid like that. Like, you can't do that. And for those who may be going through that situation,
go to court.
and go to court. And if you are going through that situation, I hope, because there are some people like that who just sitting there. Oh, well, it just is what it is. She's not letting me see him. Well, don't you come on, do something. So I'm gonna just leave it with that. And do your research.
Do your research.
Do your research on child support.
Yeah, before you even go there.
Before you go there, if you have to go there,
and have a conversation with the co-parent. That's it.
I'm gonna go a notch above the co-parent. Have a conversation before we're co-parents. Like that shit might be too late already. Like, you know, that's 9 months and some bullshit in the middle of that. Like, we gotta have this before we even do the hanky panky.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2023, bro.
But realistically, nobody's having those conversations. They just doing what they're doing and then discussing it after the fact. You know what I mean? So, of course, if you can, definitely have a conversation beforehand. But if it don't get there,
raise the flag in that one. We got before I stepped in your house.
Yeah, we did.
So it was kids first.
It should always be kids first. Always.
I love that.
So thank you again so much.
Did you think of our you know how we ended off here? We're gonna end it off with our code word. Did you think of our code word?
Oh yeah, keep winning.
Okay.
Keep winning.
Yeah, hands down. Keep winning. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, if you're better than you was yesterday, that's a match. Just keep moving, keep don't look back.
Okay.
Just keep moving.
Period. Well, again,
thank you for coming on our platform.
Thank you so much. Yes. Do you want to shout out your social media? I know that you.
It'll come across the screen.
It'll come across the screen because
It'll come across the screen.
It'll come across the stream. But yes, this is our guest DJ. He be spitting some gems, some facts. And again, I just want to commend you on the type of father that you are. I recognize that. I've seen that. That's what it's
my goal.
I recognize that in you.
It's my goal.
So shout out to you and shout out to fathers out there.
Shout
out
to all fathers.
All fathers as well
that's
too.
Doing the damn thing. Yes.
Keep
doing. Keep striving. Keep being there for the child. You are appreciated.
And shout out to the mothers that had to be mother of her. Let's not forget that. They get a bug. So shout out to those.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's it, y'all. This is the motherfucking Grown
Vibez. Yes.
Grown fucking Vibez.
We'll see y'all next episode.
I see a great man. I used to live like a caveman, stressed until I done got gray hair. Me and Odell Beckham having conversations relating to life well. I told him I used to have nightmares.